What's up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of the Celtics Talk podcast, coming to you from outside the Auerbach Center after the introduction of Kristaps Porzingis. Yes, we got a chance to sit down with the 7'2" big man, talk all about the surprise trade that delivered him to Boston, maybe some of his secret talents, how he chose the jersey number 8, and a whole bunch more. A couple quick takeaways from the press conference itself. Beyond just Porzingis getting introduced, thought it was interesting. Brad Stevens saying the Celtics have the green light to spend as we wait here. The start of free agency tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. You can check out our special on NBC Sports Boston. A chance here for the Celtics to fill out the roster. One thing Brad did stress, players that could accentuate the talent. They have the green light to spend, but they can't be irresponsible for future seasons. That second apron looming to me felt like a little bit of a nod to they're going to try to find some role players, try to be, spend but not be overly spending. So I don't know if you can read too much into that with the Grant Williams situation. It does not seem that they're ready to splurge quite yet, at least with the roster construct as it is, but a lot of excitement inside that building for the addition of Kristaps Porzingis. So let's get right into it. Here's our chat with the newest member of the Boston Celtics. All right, take me back to the night of the trade. You're telling us 4 a.m. over there, you went to sleep. Were you just like not even going to worry about it?
Of course, I didn't know what to expect, right? I could have ended up somewhere else in the morning, but I was hoping for this option to happen, and it happened, and I woke up and had an amazing day because of those good news that I received in the morning.
What is that like? Like your life, like your next, hopefully, many years of your life are on that phone. Were you confident going to sleep that you were going to be here?
I was hoping for it. You could not be confident, I was hoping for it. But of course, this is the life we chose, and anything can happen. You can get traded one day and end up somewhere else, but this was what I really wanted, and it happened. So I was very happy.
I'm amazed that you went to sleep. No one in Boston slept for like 2 days after that. That was wild. Take me through what was it like watching the Celtics from afar? What did you know about them? Are you familiar? Obviously you're familiar with the guys, but did you have personal relationships with anyone? And what did you know about them from afar?
Of course, watching the team for many seasons, you guys have been really good for a while. And being there every year and being one of the favorites, but just not being able to get over that hump, and that idea really made me excited, to be able to join this kind of a team with such talented players like Jason, like Jalen and Malcolm and Derek White and Al is I have a good relationship with him, and we speak Spanish on the court, so I play with Luke Cornett in New York, so I felt like I could be a perfect fit for this team. And as I said, that idea of me being able to come into this team and possibly give more and do great things made me really excited.
How do you start thinking about your role? How do you think maybe it'll be different from past stops? Like, how can Jalen and Jason make your life easier? How can you make their lives easier?
I think it's gonna come natural. We're gonna find it. I'm gonna figure how those guys play, all the small nuances, and they're gonna figure out my game. And we're just gonna need maybe a little bit of time to like make it like that, where it's just with a eye contact. We know what the other guy is thinking. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm sure we will figure it out, and it's going to be super easy playing with such talented guys like them.
Are you a patient person? You keep saying like it's going to take some time. You're like okay with it, not being from day one that it hit the ground running.
I'm not patient, but that's what I'm like preparing myself. If that could happen, I have to be ready for that kind of scenario. But as I said, I think those guys are such good players that it's just going to come natural and it's going to come easy.
No one's asking you to replace Marcus Smart, right? But the fans here, he's here for 9 years. You're inextricably tied based on the trade. Like, how do you get Celtics fans to understand like what you can bring and like get them to embrace you in that same way?
I think I'm gonna have to prove it first on the court, and off the court. And of course, you cannot replace Marcus Smart. He was a special player and special for this organization and this community. But as I said, also I look forward to also bringing high effort and high energy, and hopefully give a fire to this team and gain the fans' respect and support. And as I said, you cannot replace him, but I look forward to coming in here as myself and gaining the fans' trust.
How has your game changed? Like some people, Brad even said it, that you have a perception of what you were based on what we saw at 21 in New York. How have you evolved through the years, and like where do you see yourself kind of going forward?
I want to keep evolving as a player. I had a great season last year. I looked at my game, I analyzed my game, I looked at the things I can get better at, how I can have my teammates play better with me, what can I do for them, last year was a proof that what I did in the summertime and how I looked at my game helps, and it showed in every category, and I look forward to keep evolving, keep getting better as a player.
Brad mentioned he would like to have you here long term. As part of agreeing to come here, like, would you like to sit down this summer, talk about your future, be here long term? How important is that stability to you long term?
Of course. This, the idea of being here for a long time would be what I want. It would be what I want, and when the time comes, it's hopefully going to be a discussion, and we'll see.
Tell me about jersey number. You said there's not a lot of single digits left to choose from. Why was single digit important to you, and how eventually did you land on 8?
There were some other like 2-digit numbers that I looked at, but
we all thought you were going to go like 26 or like something with a 6
with
in
a
there.
6. Yeah, I thought about it, but I don't know. 26 is a weird one. Like I don't know. Like it's just like a random number, right? And there were 2 options from this single digit one. I said I have to take one of those, and at first I was kind of on the 4 side more, but then I opened some article and there was some players that wore number 8, and it was a really good picture with the white jersey on with the 8, and it kind of looked really good, and that's what sold me, and I said I'm gonna go with 8.
Wow, I'm just gonna make it up and say it was our website that you clicked on.
I think it was.
I mean,
or green runs deep, maybe.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, now we're giving credit to people on Twitter, but that's fine. What did you know about Boston? What have you learned in the few minutes you've had to explore?
Honestly, not much. I haven't seen the city yet. I only heard good things about the city. That was another aspect that helped, just only heard good things about the city, and know that the city loves sports, and it's a sports city, and many championships here and so on. And immediately, as soon as the trade happened, I received so much support from the fans and from everybody in Boston that it was like overwhelming, and I look forward to discovering the city more.
What does it feel like when you walk past those banners, even up here, or been in the Garden? Like, what's that? What is that? Is there a pressure? What does that bring to you when you see those?
I think it does make you maybe a little bit. I wouldn't say pressure, but like responsibility. Gives you a little bit of like that feeling, responsibility. This is a historic franchise, many championships, and this is their DNA. They want to win, right? And as I said, it's a big honor and very exciting to hopefully be a part of that going forward.
Last thing, they were quizzing you out there. They said, "Tell us something we don't know about you." You've had a couple of minutes. I'm going to steal the question. Do you what are your hobbies away from basketball?
Yeah.
Like what else what secret talents do you have?
So secret talents, I'm really good at ping pong. I saw that there's a pool table, but they also told me that you could put like a ping pong top on the pool table.
I'm being told no in the backup here.
No. He's just a hater. He beat me in one tournament, and he thinks he's a better player. This is not true.
So I think they got. I don't know if they still have it. There was some like wicked ping pong battles going on here,
really?
Like pre-pandemic. I think they had Gordon Hayward, some other guys. Like it got spirited. Other people from other sports were popping in. So I don't know. You might have to establish yourself and.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna work on my game, and I'm gonna come back for next season ready if they have the ping pong table.
He's still shaking his head. He's like, because you can hear you walking it back now. You talked yourself up, and now.
Listen, no. I just.
Any other secret talent? Anyone else we can put you on the spot?
Secret talents? No, I love cars. I'm a big car guy. I love classic cars. Love Mercedes.
Do you bring cars over? Do you send cars home? Like what?
I have I wouldn't say a collection, but I have a few cars back home, and I have a few here, And I could say the older I get, the more I start to love them even more and buy them even more. So maybe I need to slow down a little bit, but I look forward to getting some new car for Boston also.
There we go. Well, if you need a 2016 Prius, you've come see me. Kristaps, welcome to Boston. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Hey you! Have you downloaded the new NBC Sports Boston app yet? It has the latest news, analysis, commentary, and insights from the experts, including Tom Curran, Phil Perry, John Tomasi, and yours truly, Chris Forsberg. You can also listen to podcasts, follow live scores and stats, catch highlights, and watch behind-the-scenes content and interviews. You can download the NBC Sports Boston app now in the App Store or on Google Play. Find the link in the show notes. All right, the podcasts keep rolling on. We got Celtics Summer League practice starting this weekend. Like I said, start of free agency on Friday night. You can check out our special, 6 o'clock, NBC Sports Boston, as we break down all the rumors and whatever's going to happen here as the Celtics look to fill out their roster. Go like, subscribe, check us out on the YouTube page. We'll catch you next time on the Celtics Talk podcast.